Well, I get the pleasure of introducing Glenn to you, and he's already here, but just, I'll tell you that I first was aware of Glenn Kaiser when I was younger, and there were, as a military brat, there was this band, Res Band, that the boys with facial hair that I knew were listening to. And it scared me a little bit, because I was young, and I was surrounded by a lot of people who were saying things like, how can this music be Christian? But then later, when I went to Colorado Christian College, I was in a band with Mike and some of the other people here tonight. And remember Mike talking about the impact that Glenn had on his life, and got to perform some of his music as part of our little band. And then later bought some CDs and had the opportunity to work with Glenn as I was running a Christian coffee house in Chicago. And he's an amazing musician, he's an amazing person, and we're just so glad that he's not just able to be here, but has really worked hard to be able to be here. So please welcome Glenn Kaiser.
Well, I'm not as frightening when I don't have a bunch of Marshall stacks, but I'll try. Yeah. All right, you'll want to mute both these guitars first, bro. Thanks. Let's give it up for Randy back there doing sound. Beki's husband. Great guitarist, player in his own right. And please, one more time for Dave Beagle and the band. Like I always say, we've done quite a few shows together in jam. You got us here in Plate Electric. We're actually, I've got a three-piece blues rock group these days, and we actually recorded the latest one, Blacktop. Dave played on a tune, and we're about to do a live album. We're going to fly Dave out to Green Bay, Wisconsin for a couple of shows, and just to play 2 songs, because the guy's unreal. And the other day we were talking, I did all the rhythm part and stuff on a tune, and Ed and Roy, the drummer and bass player, say, well, gee, aren't you going to, swap solos or something with Dave? And I'm like, you think I'm flying Dave Beagle out to Green Bay to hear myself? It was so much fun jamming together. The man plays incredible blues. I'm going to bring Dave up a little later. We're going to do some stuff together as well. Yeah. So, Father, here's an offering. Would you touch Mike? Would you pour out your Spirit on him and on Sylvia, Lord, and Rochelle? Just pour out your Spirit. Strengthen and encourage this family. Thanks for this time. Here comes an offering, Lord. Would you just have your way? And let it bless this incredible, good Friday. Sometimes suffering makes things good because we begin to realize what's really important and what's really eternal. In Jesus' name, have your way. There's a great God in heaven, and nobody can deny it. Well, the nations shake and tremble at the coming of the King. Every knee shall bow and tongue confess when Jesus comes again that there's a great God in heaven. Great God in heaven. There's a great God in heaven, and nobody can deny it.
judgment, hell and death are in his hand. Every knee will bow and tongue confess when Jesus comes again that there's a great God in heaven, great God in heaven, there's a great God in heaven, and nobody can deny. There's a great God in heaven, great God in heaven, there's a great God in heaven, and nobody